Hey kids! Once again, it's Shua, and we're back for another episode of the Bible and an atheist point of view. Where I, the atheist, am reading from the New International Version of the Bible, one chapter at a time, and one chapter per video, because I think it's absolutely hysterical. I mean, when you read it, and you compare with other books and chapters and names and places and situations and shit, it's fucking hysterical! I mean, come on! Shit! Just pick up your own New International Version Bible right now and read along with me. Now, today, let's just say I'm near the U. Alright. Add some scenery to this video. Alright. Now, before I, of course, this advantage of long hair, you'll always eat it. Now, before I even go on, where I left off is Numbers 42. Now, verse 1. Now the people of Reuben and the people of Gad had a very great number of livestock. I bet they did. Question is, did they have sex with it? And they saw the land of Jather and the land of Gilead, and behold, the place was a place for livestock. Fucking A. Must have been a barn. Verse 2, so the people of Gad and the people of Reuben came and said to Moses and to Eleazar, the priests, and to the chiefs of the congregation. Oh, here comes some fun names to say. Verse 3, Atareth, Dibon, Jather, Nimrah, what a name, Nimrah, and Nimrod, Heshbon, must be the brother of Bunbun, Eliahah, I don't know where to go with that one, Sabam, Nebo, and Beon. You fucking peon, Beon. By the way, I'm reading this as the sun sets, so my light may dim, I bet, in the end. Verse 4. Verse 4. The land that the Lord struck down before the congregation of Israel is a land for livestock, and your servants have livestock. Well, at least he gives them livestock. Who else are they going to have sex with? Verse 5, and they said, if we have found favor in your sight, if we see visions on your tongue, we know you're on LSE. Let this land be given to your servants for possession. Do not take us across the Jordan. I wouldn't want to go across the Jordan River either, man. Have you ever been across this thing, the fucking one in Utah? Oh, it's where everybody poops, and some people fish in it. Verse 6, but Moses said to the people of Gad and to the people of Reuben, shall your brothers go to the war while you sit here? Yeah, what the fuck? Verse 7, why will you discourage the heart of the people of Israel from going over into the land that the Lord has given them? He gave it to them. Put a nice fancy little red bow on it. Verse 8, your fathers did this when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea. Kadesh Barnea? Sounds like a really funky bar. Kadesh Barnea, bar and grill, to see the land. Verse 9, for when they went up into the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the people of Israel from going into the land that the Lord had given them. Verse 10, and the Lord's anger was kindled on that day, and he swore, saying, verse 11, surely none of the men who came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me. Verse 12, none except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. What? to Punini, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, hey, something I pronounced, the son of Nun, yes, that's me, for they have wholly followed the Lord. Holy! Holy for holy! Verse 15, and the Lord's anger was kindled again against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 days until all the generation had done evil in the sight of the Lord was gone. It took 40 years. 40 days or years, whatever. 40 years! That's the best of your fucking, that's the best years of your fucking life right there, dude. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. They all lived to be 1,000. Never mind, that ain't shit. That ain't but a week. See, I'm wondering how well they can really count here. Verse 14, and behold, you have risen in your father's place, a brood of sinful men, to increase still more the fierce anger of the Lord against Israel. Verse 15, for if you turn away from following him, he will again abandon them in the wilderness, and you will destroy all his people. Again! Now let's hear for the God! Yay! Yahweh! Bring on the genocide! Verse 16, then they came near to him and said, we will build sheepfolds here for our livestock, and cities for our little ones. Sheepfolds? Is that like a cheap pillow? Or are you just talking about sheep covers for your car? Verse 17, but we will take up arms ready to go before the people of Israel until we have brought them to their place. And our little ones shall live in the fortified cities because of the inhabitants of the land. Verse 18, we will not return to our homes until each of the people of Israel has gained its inheritance. We want all the loincloths and all the sheep. And all that burning shit. Verse 19. For we will not inherit with them on the other side of the Jordan and beyond, because our inheritance has come to us on this side of the Jordan to the east. Well, there you go. It's definitely livestock. You can't move around. Your inheritance. Your inheritance is not gold. Your inheritance is not the yacht. Verse 20. So Moses said to them, if you will go do this, if you will take up arms and go before the Lord for the war. Verse 21, and every hard man of you will pass over the Jordan before the Lord until it has driven out its enemies from beyond him. Because Yahweh couldn't help, could he? No, of course not. Verse 22, and the land is subdued before the Lord, and after that you shall return and be free of obligation to the Lord and to Israel. And this land shall be your possession, and this land is my land, and this land is your land, and this land will before the Lord. Verse 23, but if you will not do so, behold, you have sinned against the Lord, and you will be sure your sin. What the fuck? But if you will not do so, behold, you have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. What? Your sin will find you out. Well, especially if you're a pimp. Verse 24, build cities for your little ones and folds for your sheep, and do what you have promised. Verse 25, and the people of Gad and the people of Reuben said to Moses, your servants will do as my Lord commands, you motherfucker. Verse 26, our little ones, our wives, our livestock, and all the cattle shall remain there in the cities of Gilead. Verse 27, God, I don't want to wrap this thing up, son. But your servants will pass over, every man who is armed forward before the Lord to battle, as my Lord orders. Verse 28, so Moses gave command concerning them to Eleazar the priest, and to Joshua the son of Nun, which is me, which I sometimes refer to as, and to the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the people of Israel. Verse 29, and Moses said to them, if the people of Gad, and the people of Reuben, every man who is armed to battle before the Lord will pass with you over the Jordan, and the land shall be subdued before you. Then you shall give them the land of Gilead for possession. It's yours. Would you like to buy the Golden Gate Bridge while you're at it? Verse 30. However, if they will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. What? What do you mean? If they shall pass over you with you armed, if they got guns, they get your shit, more or less. No bad! Verse 31, and the people of Gad and the people of Reuben answered, what the Lord had said to the servants we will do. We will pass over armed before the Lord into the land of Canaan, and the possession of our inheritance shall be remain with us beyond the Jordan. Well, good for you, motherfucker, good for you. Verse 33, and Moses gave to them, to the people of Gad, and to the people of Reuben, and to the half-tribe of the Manasseh, and the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Shelah, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of king of Bashan, the land of it and its cities, with their territories, the cities of the land throughout the country. Verse 34, and the people of Gad built Dibon, Atahar, and verse 35, Atroth, hyphenated, Shaphan, Jazer, Jogbaha. Verse 36, oh God, they get better, Beth Nimrah and Beth Haran, for fortified cities and folds of sheep, lots of pillows. Verse 37, and the people of Reuben built Heshbon, Elazbah, Keret, Gerethim. Fucking names, God. Verse 38, Nebo and Baal Meon. You're a peon too, Meon, Baal Meon. Their names were changed, and Sibonah. They should have changed it to something you could pronounce. And they gave other names to the cities, and they built. Verse 39, and the sons of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and captured it, and disappointed the Amorites who were in it. Fuck you, Amorites. Verse 40, and Moses gave Gilead and Machir, and the son of Manasseh, and he sold it. And Jair, the son of Manasseh, went and captured their villages and called them Havoth Jair. Wow, how fucking creative, Jair, you Jews. Last verse, 42. And Noba went and captured Kebath and his villages and called it Noba after his own name. Because they have no fucking imagination! Well, kids, it's cold. Yeah, the sunset, it gets like that, okay? So, it's cold, so. Once again, this has been Shua, and this has been the Bible, and an atheist point of view.